Hey everyone, I've been doing a lot of work on my layout and I've not been really taping it. So I'm going to tape it now. As you can notice, I took out that, I reconstructed the road again. I took this section out. I was really not the easiest thing in the world to get out. And the reason for that, now this is wet. I put some of this flex paste on here to harden this surface up because removing this, see where my finger's there? I removed that section out of there. The main reason for that is the ticket booth I had fell apart, and it was made out of wood, and it didn't work very good. But I have this little building here. See, the back here has this really nice window. It has a space where I could put like tickets, and then this. It's really like a hut like this, but what I want to do now, like I said, I just put this stuff on, but I'm going to actually have the window on this side of the road thing, and I'm going to dress it up with some things to make it look like a ticket booth. And ticket booths do have doors. They'll be on the other side. I could light this one up. Just got a piece of construction paper in there now. If I wanted to, I could light it up and it could be pretty cool. Paper wads and stuff, and just get a little contour shape. I just want a little slight hill coming down here, and this is just gonna keep it so that it's nice and square up along here. I love the front of this depot. It is so awesome. So I considered for a while that I was gonna move this train depot to the front area where it's not done yet. And well, because I do like the front edge of it, I think it looks cool. The front of it does. So I was thinking, oh man, I could put it over here. And it could look cool right there. But the thing is, this whole section that's undone here, let's back off so you can see more of it. I originally was only going to put houses here. And that's why I was thinking, well, I could put the train station here and put houses here. Okay, so I have one house that's going to go here. It's really pretty big. I could maybe stick this other house over here. And maybe I could put a house there. But it's pretty cramped. So I decided, hey, I'm going to put this, this trailer over by where I was going to put the train station. And I was thinking, I was contemplating back and forth. Does it look good there? Blah, blah, blah. I'm going to put the train station back where I originally wanted to put it, next to the mountain. And you're only going to see the rear of it, unfortunately. But it fits there the best. Hey guys and gals, I'm not sure you're going to be able to see this very good. This is a piece of vellum, and it's got this very faint pencil stuff. This is basically that space that's unfinished there. There is actually another about 2 or 3 inches this way, which is going to be a road. I definitely want to put my RV trailer that I picked up. This beautiful chilling and grilling. It's going to go down there. And then I got a couple of these houses. Some of them are not put together, some are. The ranch house. The ranch house will be at the end. And I think I could fit a couple of those trailer-like things. So there used to be a company that I really wanted a long time ago. Before I started my layout, when I was still planning it. It was, I don't know. unfortunately couldn't get them. But now I saw these Woodland Scenic ones, and they're pretty reasonable. Like I said, I got this one for like 30 some bucks. And now I noticed that Woodland Scenic has introduced a couple. Hey everyone, so this is the close-up of the double-decker trailer by the Landmark Structure Woodland Scenic Division. Just take a gander at it, close up. Pretty sweet. As you can see, it has 2 doors with like these little porch type steps. And let's see if I can go all the way around. There's the front of it. You can see an air conditioning unit and your propane tanks. Around the back, you got some windows, and you got a TV antenna there. Let me go all the way around. It's the back. Look at that oval window. Back to the front. Let's look underneath. They look like they're like little tires down there. And then on the top, there are some tire inner tubes on top. Okay, and it is a just plug structure, so obviously I do have my just plug hub off to the side so we can light it up in momentarily. Let's take a look at the other little details that come with it. Looks like you get a picnic table, some trash cans, a propane tank, and just like the other one, you do have the little connection to electric. Let's just take a gander at that. So there's your picnic table, some trash cans, propane tank, and then that there is the thing that hooks into the thing. This is a 30 milliamp. So the milliamps really are based upon your power available. So like this is the just plug thing that I have here. And this thing only withstands 1,000 milliamps. So I don't really know. I should actually start counting my milliamps so I don't put too much in there, because if you blow this, it does have a fuse inside, but it's not a fuse that you can replace, so you don't really want to trip it. Now this is full blast right now, and as you can see, this is full blast. And full blast actually looks really good, but for you guys, it's really hard to see because the aperture on the camera. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go onto my hub here and try to turn this down. Window. You can see there is a printed area. You can see it looks like a little living room type setup. I know you can see it sometimes and sometimes not. It's just the aperture of the camera. So you can see that the front's lit up, but then the back does not look lit up at that vantage point. But I can tell you when it's at about there, everything is lit up, and ooh, the back has even got like a little. But I can tell you, looking at it myself, I can see inside without it blowing out. But on the camera, unfortunately, see how it looks all blown out? In person, at this high type thing, it's not as blown out. So the camera is blowing it out. But that's the only way I can show you to show you all the windows that do light up. And they do light up all the way around. Every single one. And then at the back, can you see that? There's like something inside there. That's what's cool is on the opposite side here, and I'm not sure how much you can see from this angle, there's enough space to put a parking lot for 3 or 4 cars, and there's room over here to finish off the side of the hill. The original I did cut out the foam for that area. I cut out this big sheet that didn't really work. Cut out these 1/8 inch ones, or well, it's 1/8 together, it's 1/16 inch. These are not very sturdy. I'm putting out instead some of the paving tape just to put a road there. So I'm just going to put a concrete pad here, and because there's going to be a parking lot anyways, and I want to get it up. So I put double thickness of tape, so it'll be about the same level as this, the sidewalk areas in the town. It'll be the same level. Hey everyone, good morning. So that is the hill over there by the drive-in. I do have a piece of paper behind it so you can just see it. It will fit 2 cars. One will be lit up and one I think won't be, because there'll be one will be like roughly leaving the ticket booth area. Do definitely weather the road more. And then anything you see, it's brown over there now. So the hill and all that other area is going to have to add some landscaping now. I guess it wouldn't look like a movie theater or a drive-in theater without the sign. I'll put that in place so you can see. But I have this in the position where I want it. The thing is, it's not glued in. I have the little holes drilled for it, and I just stuck it in place, and right now it's just staying by itself. I was thinking of gluing it in though, and I'm probably going to. Now I haven't, and I know this is kind of blocking there a little bit. I haven't done all the area. I still have to add the cars. I want to weather the road over there. I need to put a street light around there so it kind of lights up the sign and the driveway area a little bit. It's going to go between the ticket stand and the sign. So I'm going to put, I have an extra one for there. I'm going to use probably a wooden pole light. And then I want to add a pathway between the door and the road, sort of a way for the parking or ticket stand attendant to be in. And now I want to decorate that little shack up and make it look more like a ticket booth from the other side. I have some fencing I want to put in up along the rail. Hey everyone, so this I'm going to show you the plan for this area. I got more detailed measurements and stuff. So here's where the ranch house is going to go. I'm going to have it at a, it's a little off, at an angle. The billboard is going to be back here. And I'm going to put the, I think, 2 trailers up along this side, because they're low profile, and the hill is only going to be so much underneath the street level up here, you know, like roughly this much, so they won't be too high over the top of that road blocking anything else. Not there, right here for one of the houses there, and then over here on this corner, so here's where the road's going to be coming in, road here, and then this space here I have open, so I could either just make it so it's just landscape, but I do have that little Tiny's trailer, or not trailer, Tiny's diner, which I wanted to make into a donut / coffee shop. This actually fits there because it is so tiny. So here will be an entrance going into that factory area for cargo trucks, and then this will continue to so all that stuff, and including that stuff over here and those other cars that I have, all have to get wired in there. Can you believe that? That's all wiring. That's all got to go in here.